Hare Krishna, dear devotees, welcome for the last part of the chapter 2. So today we're going to cover verse 30 until 34, 5 verses. The last 5 verses of chapter 2, Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1. So today is also 10th April 2026, Friday. So now we are doing the evening session. This morning we did 4 verses. So now we are continuing today in the evening. So it's like a double dose of Bhagavatam for the day. Huh? So anyway, I am really grateful to every one of you for joining us today. So let's do our invocation prayer. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapidam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Sri Rupam Sagar Jadam Shahagana Raghunathan Vidam Tam Jivam Satvaitam Savaduta Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagan Lalita Shri Vishakan Vidam Cha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasa Chiristarine Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Namine Shri Varshapana Vidaitai Kripabdaya Krishna Sambandha Viknadaine Prabhu Nama Madhuryo Jala Premadi Sri Rupanuga Bhakti Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namustate Namaste Gauravani Shri Murtai Dinatarine Rupanuga Viruddha Pasidanta Tvantarine Namo Gaura Kishoraya Sakshat Vairagya Murtaye Vipralambra Sambodhe Padam Pujaite Nama Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Sachitananda Namine Gaura Shakti Swarupai Rupanuga Vraite Gaura Virbhava Bhume Stam Nitasa Sajjana Priya Vaishnava Sarubhavama Sri Jagannathayate Namaha Pancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyacha Paditanam Pavinipi Vaishnavi Bhayo Namo Nama Om Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratasya Nama Pancha Tattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Sarupakam Bhakta Vadaram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakti Shaktikam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandho Jagatpade Gopesha Gopika Kantarada Kantana Mustate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavanesari Vrishabhanusteri Vipranamami Hari Priye Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Shari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Girim Yat Kripa Tamaham Vande Shri Gurum Dinataranam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Ishwaram Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudire Nasta Praye Swabhadresu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Hari Om Tat Sat Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishta Bhutale Srimati Jayapataka Swami Namini Namacharya Padaya Nitai Kripa Pradayine Gaurak Pada Damadaya Nagara Grama Tarini Hare Krishna. So, first of all, I would like to welcome all of you. Please accept my humble obeisances to all the assembled devotees here. My pranam and all glories to Srila Prabhupada. So, okay, we have, I think Rajana Mataji is here. Okay, because I think she's not available in the morning. She's a teacher. Anyway, thank you for joining, everyone. So, let's, yes, I heard someone.
No, I just said Hare Krishna.
Oh, okay, Hare Krishna. Okay, all right. So, okay, so we continue our discussion today. Okay. You also can see the screen, huh? Okay, so what we have read just now, okay, we have read the very nice important verse. Okay, it's a prayer to, okay, wait, let me see. Where is it? Wait, how come all empty? Okay. Okay, so verse 28 to 29. Vasudeva Paraveda, Vasudeva Paramakaha, Vasudeva Parayoga, Vasudeva Parakriya, Vasudeva Parajnanam, Vasudeva Parantapaha, Vasudeva Paradharmo, Vasudevo Paragatihi. So the verse that we have read, it says that in the revealed scripture, that means in all the Vedas and Puranas, the ultimate object of knowledge. There's so many objects of knowledge or ultimate goal, but the ultimate goal, okay, there's a lot of missions and everything, but the ultimate goal of one practice, I mean, what is the ultimate aim is the ultimate object of knowledge is Sri Krishna, which is the personality of Godhead. The purpose of performing sacrifice is to make him happy, please him. Yoga is to realize him. All fruitive activities like karma ultimately rewarded by him only. Okay. He is the supreme knowledge, and all severe austerities are performed to know him. Religion, dharma, is rendering loving service unto him. He is the supreme goal of life. All right. So that's the thing that we have ended today. So now we're going to see the following verse here. Okay. So text 30. Let's look at text 30. Sa evedang sasarjagre Bhagavan Atma Mayaya Sadasat Rupaya. You might remember this word. Rupaya Chasau Guna na. Okay, roll the tongue. Na. Guna Maya Guna Vibuhu. Okay. Sa evedang sasarjagre. Sa evedang sasarjagre Bhagavanatma Mayaya Sadasat Rupaya Chasau Guna Maya Guna Vibuhu. Sa evedang sasarjagre Bhagavan Atma Mayaya Sadasat Rupaya Chasau Guna Maya Guna Vibuhu. Sa evedang sasarjagre Bhagavan Atma Mayaya Sadasat Rupaya Chasau Guna Maya Guna Vibhu. Okay. Anyone read the verse?
Prabhu?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, Prabhu, go ahead.
Prabhu, is it Sada Asad or Sat Asad?
What is it?
Is it Sada Asad or Sat and Asad?
Asat, but when you combine the word Sada Asat, Sat Asat.
Together, Prabhu.
Yeah, together.
Thank
Because
you.
that's why there's there. If they see, okay, now when you see Prabhu, when you see the word here, when you see there's a dash. Okay, Sat dash Asat dash. Oh, I think it's quite small. Is it clear?
Yeah,
okay,
quite clear, Prabhu.
Oh, that means, do I need to extend it? No, Do I need to make it bigger?
No
Is it
problem. Okay.
no? Okay, right, okay. So when you see Sa Evedam Sasarjagre, Bhagavan, now see that when you see the dash here, Atma Mayaya. So this is a one word, but they break it to two easy pronunciation. So this is one word. So Sat Asat Rupaya. So Sadasat Rupaya. Chasau.
Okay.
So they just put a dash means that means it's one word, but they write it in that way that you can easily pronounce.
Thank you.
Okay, Prabhu, come. Chant the verse, Prabhu. Come on, recite the verse.
Can I do it, Prabhu?
Yeah.
Sa ebadam sarja agre Bhagavan Atma Maya Sadasat Rupaya Cha Asau Gunamaya Aguno Vibhu.
Okay. This is a kind of tongue twisting.
Yeah.
Yes, Mangala Rukmini Mataji.
Evadam sasarjakre Bhagavan Atma Mayaya Paya Chasau Guna Maye Guno Vipu.
Nice. Thank you. Next.
Hare Krishna
Kalamani.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Sa evedam sasarjagre Bhagavan Atma Mayaya Sat Asat Rupaya Chasav Guna Maya Guna Vibhuhu.
Yes. But
Correct.
not asat. Sadasat.
Sadasat.
Yeah.
Okay, Prabhu.
30. Text 30. Why? Oh, apa tak sikit? Okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes. Hare Krishna. Yeah. Go ahead, Mataji.
Thank you. Sa evada sasarjagri Bhagavan Atma Mayaya Sadasat Rupaya Chasav Gunnamaya Gupo Vibhu.
Okay, okay. Good try.
Yeah.
I understand this is a kind of tongue twisting. Okay. Anyone else want to try?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hey, Kesavan. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. I try, Prabhu.
Yes, yes.
Sa evadam sasarjagve Bhagavan Atma Mayaya Sat Asat Rupaya Chaso Guna Maya Guno Vibhuhu.
Okay. Anna, in the word on this sadasat, not sat asat.
Sada
Sadasat. Sada. So you combine in such a way that it's not sadasat. So sadasat, sadasat, sat asat. So when you combine, sounds like sadasat.
Okay, Prabhu.
All right. Okay, nice try. Ananda Sundari Mataji, you want to try? I see you're muted, unmuted.
Can Prabhu?
Okay.
Yeah, can Prabhu.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Sa evadam sa evadam sa sasajagre Bhagavan Atma Mayaya Sadasat Rupaya Chasav Gunamaya Ya Guno Vibhu.
Nice. Okay. All right. Thank you. Sa evedam sasarjagre Bhagavan Atma Mayaya Sadasat Rupaya Chasav Guna Maya Guna Vibhuhu. When you see the two Y, so we just press one Y. So Guna Maya Guna Vibhu Maya. Okay. So now let's look at the word by word translation. Sa, that. Eva, certainly. Idam, this. Sasarja, created. Agre, before. Bhagavan, the personality of Godhead. Atma Mayaya, by his personal potency. Atma Maya means his personal potency. Sat, that cause. Asat, the effect. Rupaya, by form. Cha and Asav, the same Lord. Gunamaya, in the modes of the material nature. Aguna, transcendental. Okay. Vibhu, the absolute. Okay. Anybody with the translation?
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes, Mataji.
In the beginning of the material creation, the Absolute Lord, in his transcendental position, created the energies of cause and effect by his own eternal energy.
Okay. Nice. All right. Any one of you got a book in front of you? Do you want to read from the book?
I'll read, Prabhu.
Yes.
Hare Krishna. In the beginning of the material creation, that absolute personality of Godhead, Vasudeva, in his transcendental position, created the energies of cause and effect by his own internal energy.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
So there's a few words they added here. Personality of Godhead. Okay, it's absolute Lord. Okay, anyway. Right. So, okay, let's look at the translation. In the beginning of material creation. So now, Sutta Goswami is mentioning the dawn of creation during the starting. Okay. Dawn of creation. The absolute Lord. That means absolute Lord means the supreme personality in his transcendental position. That means in his transcendental pure position. Please mute. Okay. All right. Okay. So, in his transcendental position, that means in his original this thing, created the energies. So what happened? He created the energies of what? Of cause and effect. So he created the energy of cause and effect through his own internal energy. So that means through his internal energy, Ladini Shakti, he created the energy called the cause or effect. Every cause, there's an effect. Every action, there's a reaction. So cause and effect. So he created this thing. So now we understand the energy of the cause and effect is what? What does that mean? That means it is the material creation. So we understand that. Okay. So we try to understand material energy is the energy that is cause and effect. There's every cause, there's effect. You do good, you get good. You do bad, you get bad. You do whatever. So cause and effect. Okay. Now let's go through the purport. The position of the Lord is always transcendental. That means the position of the Lord is always spiritual. Why? Because the causal and effectual energies required for the creation of the material world were also created by him. Okay. I think this is quite small. I just make it a bit bigger. Okay. I think this is better. Okay. All right. Now, so what he says, the position of the Lord is always transcendental. Number one, we understand the position of the Lord, the position of the Supreme Personality is always transcendental. It's always spiritual by nature. Okay. And because the causal and effect, causal means the cause. What is the cause of the disease? Cause. The causing, they call causal, and the effectual, the effect of this is also kind of energy. All right. And this is required for the creation of the material world. All right. So now we see in this material world, there's a lot of cause and effect. Anything that is happening around your life is actually something that you ask for it. Nothing happened by default. Sometimes we may lament why this thing is happening to me. Why this thing? Why I got into the disease? Why relationship broke? Why what they call frustration happened? Why my business failed? Why? There's a lot of lamentation. And all this lamentation is actually because of the cost of the effect. I mean, the effect of the cause that you have done. Nothing happened by default or nothing happened by accident. Everything is according to our whimsical desire. Everything is happening because of a whimsical desire or whimsical action. Not desire, whimsical action. All right. Now, we are here is also because of the action that we have done in our previous birth. So it is never ending. It is just go on and on and on and on and on and on for eternity. It just simply go on. Nothing happened by accident. Nothing happened by this thing, right? Everything, there's a cause. There's an effect. Okay, the effect that we are enjoying and suffering because of the cause. So now, Prabhupada is mentioning here that the position of the Lord is transcendental. Okay, and because of that, he creates the cause and effect energy. Okay, and this energy is required to create the material world. Okay, then now the second paragraph. He is therefore, means what? Krishna is therefore, is unaffected by the qualities of the material mode. Okay, he is not affected because he created. Since he created the thing, he is unaffected. Okay, by the qualities of the material mode. All right. So his existence, form, his activities, and paraphernalia means his gada, his dress, his flute, and all the things that he owns. All right. All these existed before the material creation. All these existed. It is not that after he created, he came and cut the bamboo tree and took the flute. It's not that after he created, he went and looked for a peacock and plucked the feather and put on his head. It all eternally existed. All right. So he is all spiritual. Okay. So now, now there's a footnote here. Sripad Sankaracharya, the head of Mayavada school, accepts this transcendental position of Lord Krishna in his commentation of Bhagavad Gita. He accepts that. Okay, now he is all spiritual. Krishna is all spiritual and has nothing to do with the qualities of material world. Okay, he is this thing. Just like the king created the prison, but he got nothing to do with the prison. All right, he got nothing to do with the prison. Okay, so now again Prabhupada is using this word, which are all these creation are qualitatively distinct from the spiritual qualities of the Lord. From what does that mean? All this creation is qualitatively distinct. That means qualitatively opposite. You can't take it and what they call and compare with the material thing. Distinct from the spiritual qualities of the Lord. Okay, so this is not qualitatively distinct, but we are the human entity are qualitatively one, qualitatively equal with the supreme, but quantitatively we are not one. But here the material energy qualitatively distinct, right? It's not same. All right, okay, now let's look at the text 31. All right, in text 31, Sutta Goswami says, Taya vilasiteshveshu guneshu gunavan iva anta pravishta abhati vinyanena vijrimbita. Taya vilasiteshveshu guneshu gunavan iva anta pravishta abhati vinyanena vijrimbita. Now, Taya, by them, vilasiteshu, although in the function, eshu, these, guneshu, the mode of material nature, gunavan, affected by the modes, iva, as if, anta, within, pravishta, entered into, abhati, appears to be, vinyanena, by the transcendental consciousness, which vijrimbita, fully enlightened. Anybody with the translation?
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji. Yes, go ahead.
After creating the material substance, the Lord expands himself and enters into it. And although he is within the material modes of nature and appears to be one of the created beings, he is always fully enlightened in his transcendental position. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you. This is a very interesting verse. Okay. Okay. Now let's look at this verse now. Actually, now is actually what? Just now the verse 30. It is Rupa Goswami is Sutta Goswami is answering the fourth question by the sages. All right. Okay. Now let's look at this. All right. Let's pay a close attention because this is going to be very interesting subject. And of course, you have all right to ask question if you don't understand. First, after creating the material substance, okay, what he did? After he creates the material substance, and what he did? Then the Lord expands himself and enters into it. First, he created the material substances, the creation. Then the Lord expands and enter into that, into the creation. Then the next paragraph, Sutta Goswami saying, although he is within the material modes of nature, even though that is inside the material mode of nature, and also he appears to be one of the created being, looks like as though that he has been created. But the thing is what happened? He is always fully enlightened in his transcendental position. Okay. Example, I built a house, then I move into that house. Even the house is made of matter, stone, cement, rock, bricks. I enter into that house. I still remain a human being. I don't become a furniture in that house, even though I became part of that house. So I always know myself my position, and I know how the house was built. Can you all follow me on this? All right. First thing is after creation. Create what? Material substance. Then the Lord expanded. He expanded. All right. He expanded. Then he enters into the creation. And despite he's within that creation, he appears to be one of the created being. But the thing is, he's always fully enlightened in his transcendental position. Everyone okay? Thumbs up
Krishna
if you're
Prabhu.
yes, yes, Kesavan.
I don't understand last one, Prabhu. He is always enlightened, the last sentence.
He is always enlightened means he always know who is he and what is he. All right? He is not that, okay, like for instance, when we are spiritual living being, okay, Kesavan?
Okay.
We come to this material world, we forgot ourselves. Yes or not?
Yes.
You forget your constitutional position, you forget your real person as a servant of Krishna. All that we've forgotten because of the mode of material nature. Okay?
Okay.
So when we forget means what happened? Okay, I give you a good example like this. Okay, so now you're in KL or Ipoh?
KL, Prabhu.
Okay, huh?
KL.
Yeah, okay. So now what happened, Kesavan? You go to America.
Yeah.
Okay, you get a job, you go to America. Do you think your way of life, your thinking, the way that you talk and act will change?
No.
Are you sure?
If I stay quite long, then it will change.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You migrate to that country.
Yes.
You stay there for 10, 20 years. You come back. How your language going to look like?
Different, Prabhu.
Hey, how like that, right? The way you dress will change. The way you look, things will change. All your perspective, everything will change, you know?
Yes.
What has actually changed, Kesavan?
External.
No, let's think about it. What actually changed? You are the same Kesavan, born and bred as a Malaysian Indian, all right?
Yeah.
From Tamil descent. And now you go to America, you become Americanized. Yes or not?
Yes.
What has changed? You're still the same person, but something has changed, correct?
Yes, correct.
So what has changed? Your conditioning has changed. Your change in conditioning. That means you are no longer, even though that you are the same Kesavan, but you go there, you become conditioned into American lifestyle.
Okay.
Okay. At that time, when people like to talk some grandmother kind of, that the kind of typical Indian belief system and everything, what do you say? Hey, I don't believe in that. Nonsense. You understand what I mean?
Yes, correct, bro.
Yeah. So you become like American. So the changes is your conditioning. So what the verse is saying, despite the Lord appeared in this material world, he still remained enlightened. He's not conditioned.
Okay, understand.
So he doesn't come to the world and become a human being.
He remain original.
Correct.
Okay.
Very good. So asked a
Thanks.
fantastic question. Very good question. All right. So when you ask that question, so how about everyone? Do you think Kesavan asked a very good question? Put a thumbs up. Yes. So he asked a good question. Yes, that's the thing. So like that, when you ask question, more enlightenment will come. Okay, now. So that means he appeared. That means he always fully enlightened. He still know who is he, what is he, and he doesn't become conditioned. And the thing is, he still remain in his transcendental position. He still remain in the mode of goodness or the transcendental goodness. Okay, now let's look at the translation. Now it's like this. The living entities are separated part and parcel of the Lord. Part of the Lord moved out. You are parcel out. What is parcel means? You have been parcel out. All Right? So parcel means something that moved away. You are part of the lot, but moved away, out of it. Okay, like the children, part of the family, but they moved to KL, moved to other country, work and everything, part and parcel. So we are, the living entities are all separated, part and parcel of the Lord. And the conditioned living entities who are unfit for the spiritual kingdom. So now, as what just now said, conditioned living entities. So we have our conditioning, and we are not fit to be in the spiritual world. Why? Why? Because we are conditioned, because we still have that strong anartha. I think last week we have read, I think a few days ago, we read, Prabhupada gave a purport. A person need to be absolutely sinless to go back to God. He must be zero sin. If he got sin, still you have to come back. So when the sin means it's conditioning, all right? Like some conditioning says eating beef is okay. Some condition says eating beef is a religious process. Eating a cow is religious. Slaughtering a cow is religion. Some say animal don't have soul. Some say animal is meant to be killed to be eaten. So like that, there's so many conditioning. Even that person can be a very good person, but the conditioning is deep-rooted. Not all beef eaters are terrible people, right? And not all vegetarians are good people also. Hitler is a vegetarian. So what? He's the world's worst demon, the modern demon. Hitler is a vegetarian. He feels eating animal is not good, but killing human beings is okay. So Hitler is a vegetarian, right? So, so there's not such thing. Beef eaters are not good, and vegetarians are nice people. Okay, all these things are boils down to conditioning. So when you have any kind of this conditioning, you are basically unfit for the spiritual world. Why? Because in spiritual world, there's no conditioning. There's only one. There's no duality. Everybody are in a same single mood. The mood to serve the Lord with love. Okay? Now, the conditioned living entities who are unfit for the spiritual, then what they do are strewn within the material world. Strewn means what? What does it mean, the word strewn? All right? Strewn means thrown, throw away. All right? Or discarded. All right? I think there's English term also. I used to remember. I think my English correct Vaishnava Kripa Prabhu, maybe you can correct me. Sometimes they used to say thrown in the jail, right? That person was thrown into jail. Am I right? There's a term like that, right? And Nagarajan Prabhu also English expert, I think. Anyone?
Prabhu, excuse me, Prabhu.
Yeah.
This thrown or scattered in the material world. Thrown.
Thrown, scattered, yeah.
Scattered,
Thrown
yeah.
means scattered.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, but there is also a term thrown, that means the throw into the jail, right?
And the dump to the dungeon prison.
Dump into the prison. Thrown also can be called as dump, right?
Yes, Prabhu.
I think like Prabhu says it's only scattered, Prabhu.
Scattered, huh?
Because dump, you can't dump into anything, Prabhu. Because dump is completely one place.
Okay.
And then strewn is scattered and everywhere. You just like you want to plant paddy. You strew.
Yes. Okay. Scattered or spread untidily, right?
Yeah, Prabhu. In your hand.
It's thrown. Okay. Right. Okay. So now all these are strewn within the material. That means all strewn into the material world. All right. So are strewn within the material. That means all of us were strewn. Okay. All right. So that means we are the conditioned living entity who are unfit for the spiritual kingdom, are strewn within the material world. That means just scattered in the material world. For what? To enjoy matter to the fullest extent. So we are simply strewn into the material world so that we can enjoy the matter to the fullest extent. All right? Just give me a second. Okay, sorry. Okay. Now we understand all the things thrown within the matter, that means all scattered, thrown into the material world for what? To enjoy the matter to the fullest extent. Okay, the first thing is to enjoy the matter, not just simply enjoy, but to the fullest extent. Enjoy as much as you can. The maximum, how much you can enjoy, go ahead and enjoy yourself. Okay. Now, then what happened? As Paramatma, and who is Paramatma? The eternal friend of the living entities. So we understand Paramatma is the eternal friend of the living entity. Why? Because it has been following you from the day one. It's following you from the day one you fell into this place. Okay. The Lord, okay, living entities, the Lord by one of his plenary, okay, that means who is Paramatma is the Lord that is by his one of the plenary portion accompanies the living entities to guide them in their material enjoyment and to become witness of all activities. So what does that mean? So Paramatma is one of the expansion of the Lord that will guide you, that accompanies you and guide all the living entities through their material enjoyment. And not only that, he also witness of all your activities. Now, the next word. While the living entities enjoy the material condition, the Lord maintains his transcendental position without being affected by material atmosphere. That means while the living entities enjoy in the material condition, that means the Paramatma Prabhupada is referring. Because the Paramatma is in your heart along with your Jivatma, along with you. So even that you're enjoying, but it still is not affected by all the things that you're doing. He still remain aloof. So Paramatma is in everyone's heart. Even the heart of the beef eater, the guy who kills the cow, in every heart, that's Paramatma. He's witnessing. And he's not affected and he still remain aloof. Now, in the Vedic literature, Shruti, it is said that there are two birds in one tree. Okay? One of them are eating the fruit while the other are witnessing the action. All right? You see one tree, there's two birds, right? So the witness is the Lord and the fruit eater is the living entity. The fruit eater, the living entity, has forgotten his real identity and is overwhelmed in the fruitive activities. He's so excited with all the fruitive activities of the material condition. But the Lord, Paramatma, is always full of transcendental knowledge. He's always there with full knowledge. All right? So that is the difference between the super soul and the conditioned soul. Actually, when one bird is eating, another bird is watching. The Paramatma is watching. He has all that complete knowledge, everything. But the Jivatma have forgotten everything. Right? Forgotten everything and is enjoying. Okay. And of course, the Paramatma just waiting and wondering, when will you turn back to him? When will you turn back to him? You know? And once upon we turn back to Paramatma, the Paramatma will guide the soul accordingly until the until the soul reaches the Goloka Vrindavan, until the Jiva achieve full liberation. That's why there's another word, Paramatma is known as Chaita Guru. Once we turn back to Paramatma, the Paramatma will be your first Guru. And that is the name Chaita Guru. After the Paramatma guide you, yes, this is not the thing I wanted. Paramatma will some or other guide you to the devotee, and through the devotee, you come and join the movement. You get connected. Then the Paramatma will tell you, now do this. Paramatma will coincidentally let you meet someone. Paramatma will let you, all right, some or other, like we are all gathered here. Do you think it's a coincidence? It is not planned. I started with only one person, Vaishnava Kripa Prabhu. And Saras Karpya, Saras Mataji, they were all my first pioneers. When I first started, first was Vaishnava Kripa Prabhu. And we have, then we have Saras Mataji, and through Gita Gyan, from the batch one, around 1.5, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, we started that way. Before that, we did Bhagavatam. I think we just did a few chapters, took us almost 6 months. Then, of course, the idea was dropped. We stopped halfway. And of course, Vaishnava Prabhu was with me. Then, after that, one by one, then how did all these people came? Now we got devotees are watching from America, from India, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Gujarat, Tamil Nadu. All right, we have Singapore. We have now everybody's watching and benefiting. Why the thing happened? From nowhere, we are all attracted to something. And of course, to start this session, I need to thank all the devotees who are really insistent. Like Sadguna Mataji is here. She's very insistent. And all the other Mataji, like Nanda Devi Mataji, everyone says, no, let's do Bhagavatam. Which are so reluctant because I thought it's going to take a long time. So all these things happen, it's not happened by chance, Prabhus and mothers. That is guided by Paramatma. Chaita Guru. Then the Chaita Guru will mercifully appear in front of you. When he appears in front of you, when he's forehand with Gada, Padma and all these things, maybe you faint. That's why he appears to you in the form that you are familiar. He appears in the human form. And that is the form we call as spiritual master. Your Diksha Guru and your Siksha Guru all are the expansion of Chaita Guru, your Paramatma. That's why you can never cheat your Siksha and Diksha Guru because they know. You don't need to tell them anything. Sometimes when you look at the Guru, there's two types of service to the Guru, Vapu and Vani. Vapu means serve the body. When the Guru comes, you massage his leg, cook for him, associate with him, sleep with him, talk to him and everything. Vani means listening to his instruction. It's a kind of miracle. You can ask any of that initiated devotees especially. Sometimes we not long that we have not met our Guru, but sometimes when you need something, some or other get answered. Okay. I had a question that has been lingering in my mind, but this morning the question was answered by my mentor Pran Govinda Prabhu. I was shocked. I was looking for this answer. And exactly what I thought he said. All right. I'm having this kind of confusion on this topic. And Pran will talk to suddenly he said, this is the topic that people are struggling. So that's what I want to do. So the mercy of the Guru is explained. That's Guru Tattva. So the Paramatma is waiting. When are you going to turn back to me? Enough. Just like the child running and enjoying. The father is just standing behind and watching. Until one day, the child will be tired and turn back and surrender to the father. Appa, carry, baby, daddy, carry me, finish. The child surrendered. And the Paramatma is waiting. When are you going to turn back and surrender? Enough, my Lord. I can't take it anymore. When you just turn back to him, and that's when he will take charge of your life. And how he does, just like a fisherman. You know, sometimes when you throw the bait, you catch a big fish, you cannot immediately pull the fish. Of course, I know all of you never done fishing. Okay? Because I have not done fishing, but I saw fishing. You know, I'm a very curious person, so I like to see how they do the things. I saw the fishing. So when a fish, they let go the thread, what they call the nylon. Let go, hook, pull. So the hook will be more intense. Then they let go the fish, pull. Let go the fish and pull. Until the fish surrender, it loses all the energy and the fish is in great pain, and that's when the fisherman will pull the thing. If not, the fish will be struggling. The thing can snap, the thing can break, the rod can break. அதான் விட்டு பிடிக்கிறது. ஓடி ராஜா ஓடி, எவ்வளவு தூரம் ஓடு, ஓடிக்கிட்டே இரு. அதான் they already. So once we accepted the devotional service, in other words, we have taken the bait. We have taken the bait. So since we have said we have taken the bait, no matter what, we are not going to escape this situation. Krishna will pull us back home, back to Godhead. All right. Anyway, that'll be the topic in the following verses. We'll understand. So the conditioned soul. Yes, who's that?
Prabhu, excuse me, Prabhu. He's like more like a savior and a deliverer from sin.
No, savior and deliverer. But the thing is, but are you prepared to be saved or delivered?
Saved, Prabhu.
Are you prepared? Are you prepared to be saved, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, but now you prepared to save because you understood. Before this,
Total darkness.
no. எப்படின்னா, you have to be prepared to be saved. You see, the Krishna throw the rope, you must be prepared to catch the rope. You understand, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu.
So you prepare to. So after so long, now only you agree to hold the rope.
Yes,
So
Prabhu.
once you catch the rope, that's when he can save you and deliver you. So until then, Krishna will be just holding with the fishing rod. When are you going to take my bait? Okay, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu.
All right, okay. So now the conditioned soul. So we are the conditioned soul, which is the living entity, is controlled by the law of nature. So what is the law of nature? The three mode of material nature, pradhana, and also maya. Its law of nature is controlling us. Okay, but while the Paramatma or the super soul is controller of the material energy. So the nature controls you, but the Paramatma is controlling the nature. All right, that's the verse. Okay, let's look at 32. Yata hya vahito vahnir darushveka svyonishu naneva bhati vishvatma bhutesu cha tata puman. Yata hya vahito vahnir darushveka svyonishu naneva bhati vishvatma bhuteshu cha tata puman. Yata, as much as he exactly, avahitaha, surcharged with vahni. Vahni means fire. Imagine the word, vahni. Why it's coming like this? Right? So, vahni. Vanihi. Okay, means fire. Darusa. Darusa means wood. Daru. Daru means wood. Daru means wood. Darusu means in the wood. Eka. Ek. Only one. Svayonisu. Svayonishu. The source of manifestation. Nana iva. The different entities. Bhati. Illuminates. Vishvatma. The Lord as Paramatma. Bhuteshu. The living entities. Cha and Tata. In the same way, Puman, the absolute person. Okay. Translation. Anyone please read the translation?
Hare Krishna,
Lord-
Prabhu.
Yes, Mataji. Go ahead.
Okay. The Lord as super soul pervades all things just as fire permeates wood, and so he appears to be of many varieties, though he is the absolute one without a second. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Now what Sudha Goswami is saying, addressing the Lord as Paramatma. So now he's talking about Paramatma now. All right, first just now we're talking about what they call the Brahman. Now he's giving about Paramatma. The next chapter he's going to talk about the Bhagavan, all the avatar. So now we understand. So now it's all basically Paramatma, but of course he's not going into so much detail. He's just giving the essence as the essential one. Okay. Now the Lord as super soul, he pervades all things. He controls everything. How? Example, just like the fire permeates the wood. When you put the wood, the whole wood will be in fire. Okay, when you put a wood, it's not this part of the wood is not in fire and that part of the wood is not in fire, only middle is burning. It doesn't work that way. When the wood is thrown into the fire, the whole, every part of the wood is burning. So the fire permeates. That means it's burning entirely the wood. All right. So at the same time, and so he appears also to be in many varieties. He appears in many varieties. It's not only a singular variety. He appears in many varieties, even though he is absolute, one without second. Okay. Even though he's absolute, he's original, and there's nothing, there's no duality. He's absolute without second. Even though like that, he has many varieties. Dva suparshna sayuja. Sakaya samam vriksham parishashpajate. Tayor anya pipalam swadati anushanyam anye vichakashiti. So it's coming Shruti mantra. It's coming from Shruti mantra. All right. Now, let's look at this. Now, Prabhupada is giving a comment. Okay. Right. It says, the Lord Vasudeva, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is by one, that means by means through one of his plenary part. He got so many plenary parts, but through one of his plenary part, he expands himself all over the material world. He expands himself to all over the material world. Okay. What he did? Are you all following me? So, he expands himself to all over the material world. Okay. And his existence can be perceived. Perceive means what? Feel and understand. You can feel it. You can perceive the idea. You can feel it. There's a kind of feeling. There's a reciprocal. You can feel even within the atomic energy. What is atomic? Even the tiny, small energy, atom. Even within the atomic energy. All right. So now, Prabhupada is saying matter or antimatter, matter, things that you can see or the things that you cannot be seen, proton, neutron. What is proton, neutron? You see in a cell, when you look at the cell, when you look under the microscope and everything, there's a tiny cell. You see proton, neutron, and micron. Correct or not? Nucleus. Okay, one is nucleus. Do you all follow me? When you see the cell, right, there's a nucleus in the middle, I think. So proton will be going this way and neutron will be going the opposite way, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So there's a thing, there's an energy spinning, proton, neutron. Okay. Am I right? I think so. I remember studying this in school.
Prabhu,
Right.
excuse me. Correct,
Yes.
Prabhu. Proton is positive, neutron is negative.
Yes, okay. Proton is positive, neutron is negative. Yes, Prabhu, thanks.
Thank you.
So
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
within the atomic energy, matter that can be seen, antimatter that cannot be seen, proton, neutron, etc., all are different effect of the Paramatma feature of the root. Okay, can anyone tell me what does that mean? Those who have been attending my classes for some time, okay, can you tell what does it mean that Paramatma feature of the Lord are, all these are different effect of the Paramatma feature. What does that mean? Anyone?
பிரபுஜி எல்லாமே அதுக்குள்ளார ஐக்கியமாயிட்டது அதுதான் அர்த்தம்
இல்ல. No. That's not the answer. Maybe 50% of the answer. 50% correct.
Your question again, Babu?
Now, in that phrase we say, all these proton, neutron, and all this stuff, matter, antimatter, all are the effect of Paramatma. All are activated by Paramatma. The effects are different effects of the Paramatma feature of the Lord.
All pervasive attitude, Babu.
Yes. All pervasive. Who don't understand what Prabhu says? Can you put a thumbs up? Everyone understand? Rajina Mataji, do you understand? Okay, Nanda Devi Mataji don't understand, I think. I mean, those who don't understand, thumbs up, I mean. All pervasive. What does it mean by all pervasive? Mangala Rukmini Mataji, you don't understand. Okay, then who else? Okay, Rajendran Prabhu. Okay, Mani Raja, Kala. Okay, everybody don't understand. Okay. Rajina Mataji, do you understand? Do you know this? I think she on the thing and she's quite far away. Okay. See, Kala Mani Raja Mataji, do you want to say something or you raising your hand to say you don't understand?
I don't understand, Prabhu.
Okay, right. Okay. All right, you can put your hand down. Okay, now. Okay. Now it's like this. Okay, I just give you a quick review. Okay, but this is we going to study as we go on. Let me see, where is that? Okay, whiteboard. All right. So now you see, okay, there is lot of expansions are coming. Okay. So the expansion number one is from, okay, I start from Karana Dakshai Vishnu. Then from Karana Dakshai Vishnu appears Garbha Dakshai Vishnu. Okay. And the final Garbha Dakshai Vishnu. And finally, the Garbha Dakshai Vishnu appears as okay. Finally, the Garbha Dakshai appears as Shiro Dakshai Vishnu. Shiro Dakshai Vishnu. Okay, appears as Shiro Dakshai Vishnu. So Shiro Dakshai Vishnu is known as localized Vishnu. All right, because he managed material elements. All right, because he managed the material elements, the Shiro Dakshai Vishnu is called the localized Vishnu. And this Shiro Dakshai Vishnu has three expansion. Okay, he has three expansion, 1, 2, and 3. It has three expansions. All right, the first expansion, he expand as Paramatma. Okay, first he expands as Paramatma and he enters all right. He has became a Paramatma and he enters the living entity, enters into the living entity. Okay. The second expansion of Paramatma is all pervasive or all pervasive. Another name is also called as Vishnu. All pervasive means what? That means he enters every atom. Okay, you got it? First, all pervasive means why? Because he enters into every atom of the universe. Do you know that we are all a creation combination of atom? A lot of atom combined. Now we look like this. When the atom bomb was dropped, everybody evaporated because the atom was broken. Everybody just disappeared, evaporated. Okay, so now Shiro Dakshai create as an all-pervasive Vishnu. All right, and number 3, he also became the manager of material creation for the mode of the manager of material creation for the mode of goodness. So this is the three creation. Now you all understand? So what happened? The Kshirodakshai Vishnu is sometimes also addressed as Paramatma. Are you all following me on this? So the Kshirodakshai Vishnu is also called as Paramatma. So just now the verse says that what they call Paramatma feature of the Lord as, okay, all these different effects of the Paramatma feature. So the Paramatma feature also called as Kshirodakshai Vishnu. Are you all following me on this? Now you all understand? I can't see anyone. Just can say, unmute yourself, say yes, or you don't understand. If you put thumbs up, I can't see because I'm in the whiteboard. I need some voice. You all got it?
Yes. Hare Krishna,
All
Prabhu.
right. Okay, that's the way. That's nice. All right. Any questions so far? So, what is this Garbhodakshai Vishnu? All right. What is this thing called? What they call the Karna Dakshai Vishnu, the Garbhodakshai Vishnu. All these we will study in detail in the following chapters. All right. And of course, we also study about the Mount Meru, the universal creation. It's going to be very interesting subject, I'm telling you. Very interesting. And you know why I'm so excited? Because I couldn't understand at all. I scratched my head. Oh my God, what is this? But eventually, by the grace of Krishna, Guru and Krishna, I managed to understand. And I teach in such a way everybody can understand. So I'm very excited about it. Yes, Vaishnava Prabhu, you want to say something?
Yeah, Prabhu. Okay, all pervading, okay. But now you confuse me with Paramatma on the living entity and on the atomic nature and the other one, manager of material goodness creation, Prabhu. I'm confused there, Prabhu.
All right, now Prabhu, you're based on this chart, right?
Yeah, Prabhu.
Okay, what is Paramatma?
Super soul.
Yeah. And where did the super soul stay?
Near your heart, Prabhu.
In your heart.
In my heart.
Along with you, yes?
Yeah, Prabhu. But the problem is you put living entity. What about non-moving, Prabhu?
Yeah, no. First, you understand this one first. Do you understand this?
Yeah, Prabhu.
All right. So the first thing that we understand, all right. Okay. First thing, try to understand Paramatma means the one who stays in every heart.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, all pervasive Vishnu means the one enters into atom in the every atom in the universe. That means moving or non-moving.
Immovable.
Huh?
Immovable.
Immovable, yes.
Okay, well.
So that's why I mentioned there already. That means he's in every atom. Okay. Okay. Again, first thing is Paramatma that enters into every living entity.
Yeah.
Right? First, you understand. In every living entity, there is a Paramatma in the heart. That's why it's moving. That's why it's happening.
Yeah.
The second step, he is all pervasive. All pervasive means what? He's in everywhere. Moving or non-moving.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Example, he enters into every atom in the universe.
But
every atom
also atomic.
Yeah, atomic, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, all pervasive. Oh, I didn't, I put the word atom. Enter into every atom.
But the first one, enters living entity. Living entity is also atomic, Prabhu.
But that is a living entity and non-living entity, Prabhu. We are talking about living entity means the one who have consciousness.
Yeah. Okay.
That means the living, okay, now I put there with consciousness. Okay, that means it has consciousness. Okay, it is with consciousness. Okay, yeah.
Okay. Well.
That means with consciousness, what it means? It born, it appear, it grow, produce offspring, and dissipate and disappear. Okay.
Okay.
Even you look at the tree, even look at plant, even look at anything, even cockroach, whatever. It is born through a medium. It grows. And in between, it so produce offspring. Then it dies with it. Okay. So that's called as living entities. Okay, Prabhu?
Okay.
All right. So Paramatma is in every living entities. Number one. Number two is all pervasive. He is in every atom. Even the table that I'm using now is a combination of atom, yes or not?
Yeah.
When all the atom combine, it produce object.
Yeah.
So the atom, but you look at the atom, we say, okay, now when you look at scientifically, they say this table is lifeless because it's a matter. Okay.
Yeah.
If I break a piece of the table and I go deep into the atom, is the atom is alive?
No.
Huh? Yes or no?
Not alive, bro.
How come? If the thing is not alive, then how the neutron, proton will be like keep rotating around in the cell?
Yeah, very true. True. So it's alive, bro.
Yeah. So it is matter, but it's not conscious.
Fine. Very good. Very good.
Okay. Because when you really go deep into that, everything that I take, even I take a stone, I break the stone, I take into the small particle, I see under the super strong microscope. When I see in that there's an atom, in that atom there's a nucleus, proton, and neutron. There is a movement, there's a combination. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes. So that's the thing. So he's in that. That's why the atom, even though it's matter, but it is alive. It's a combination of matter, everything starts. Yes or not?
Yeah.
At the same time, the third one, he manages, the third one, he manages the material creation in the mode of goodness. You got it, Prabhu?
But Prabhu, here again, Prabhu, whether you have more goodness or passion or ignorance, Paramatma is always with you, Prabhu.
Paramatma is there.
Yeah.
First, Paramatma is there in the heart. Then the Vishnu is in every atom. But he's in charge of that material
Really
creation
good.
of mode of goodness. He managed the mode of goodness.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I'm with you. I got you, Prabhu.
Because the mode of passion is Brahma, the mode of ignorance is Shiva.
Yeah.
But Brahma and Shiva also is expansion.
Yeah.
Lila what they call Guna Avatar or Lila Avatar, something like that, right? So that means what we understand, we will understand in the next chapter. Iti Chamsa Kalapumsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Portion, the plenary portion of the portion, still the supreme personality of Godhead is Sri Krishna. Now we talk about ourselves. Are we an independent living entity? Prabhu?
No.
So we also part of that expansion of Vishnu, right? Krishna.
We are controlled. Huh?
What is it?
We are controlled by Lord Vishnu, Prabhu.
No, control. We are not talking about control. We are also Vishnu. Yes or not? Are we Vishnu?
Very tricky question, Prabhu.
Huh?
Very tricky question, Prabhu.
Is what?
Very tricky. You say, am I Vishnu?
Yes, am I Vishnu? What do you think? Anybody? Come on. Are we Vishnu? Yes?
We are part and parcel only, Prabhu.
So that means, are we Vishnu?
No.
Okay, you say no. How about anyone else? Are we Vishnu?
We are Vishnu. We are Vishnu.
Okay, Vaishnava Prabhu says we are Vishnu.
Anyone
else? Anyone else?
But entangled nature.
Yes, Charan Lakshmi Mataji?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes means what?
Yes means we are although we are part of parcel, but quantitatively we are one pot drop.
You got the point. Okay, Mangala Rukmini Mataji, do you understand what she said?
Yes, we are just one drop of.
No, qualitatively we are Vishnu.
Quality.
We have that Satchit Ananda Vigraha. we are Sachit Ananda Vigraha qualitatively, but quantity we are tiny. Right? So the drop of the ocean, the drop of the water is still we call it water, yes or not?
Yes.
I want to take Achaman. I want to take Achaman. You know the Achaman, you know the wash there. I take one drop of the Achaman, put in my district. And what do I call this Achaman?
Water.
Yeah, we call it water. That's it. We don't call, hey, this is the only tiny piece. Is there a new name for it? No, water. But this water is so tiny compared to the reservoir, compared to my water tank. It's only one drop of water. All right. So we are still there, but we have the small quality. So, okay, why I'm telling you, okay, okay, now Vaishnava Kripa Prabhu, what I'm saying is, so we are also part of the Vishnu, yes or not?
Yes.
So that means everything comes from him. Every atom, he's there. Every heart, he's there. And he manages the creation. At the same time, we are also come from him. Okay, Prabhu?
Yeah, I got.
You got it, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the thing. Very good. I love these questions. Yes, let's talk. Okay, now let's go back. Okay, now, so that's why we say the different effect of Paramatma feature of the Lord. So the Paramatma feature of the Lord is, the Paramatma feature means that means what? The Kshirodakshai Vishnu, we call it, we don't need to confuse ourselves with Kshirodakshai, the word that cannot even pronounce. So Paramatma features. So that means the different atomic, matter, non-matter, proton, neutron, all different, if all these are different effect of Paramatma feature of the Lord. Now you understand Paramatma by heart. Now Prabhupada is giving, as far from the wood, fire can be manifest. That means from the wood, fire can manifest. That means from the wood, we can create fire, yes or not? We take two wood and start to like scratch each other, the fire can come.
Yes.
Okay. Or just like the butter can be churned out from the milk. But when I see the milk, I don't see butter. But I can churn, create butter.
Yes.
Right? So like that. So that means Prabhupada is giving a wonderful example. So also the presence of the Lord as Paramatma can be felt by the process of legitimate. What is legitimate means? Authorize. Not imagination, legitimate, authorized hearing and chanting. By authorized hearing and chanting, hearing from a pure devotee, chanting the holy name. By the process of legitimate hearing and chanting, you can feel the presence of Paramatma, can be felt. Chanting of the transcendental subject, which are specially treated in the Vedic literatures, which is recommended by the Vedic literature like the Upanishad and Vedanta. And now Prabhupada is saying, Srimad Bhagavatam is a bona fide explanation of the Vedic literature. The Lord can be realized through oral reception of the transcendental message. Sometimes you don't even need to read, right? Even by oral reception, you can achieve perfection. You can be realized. You can achieve realization. Then Prabhupada says, that is the only way. That is the only way, Prabhupada says, to experience the transcendental subject. Do you all feel some kind of excitement when we talk about Bhagavatam? Do you feel a kind of so good feeling or something like that?
Yes, Prabhu. Very
Yes, sir.
I
Yes, Prabhu.
I am feeling such a great mistake. I can't wait for the morning actually. And tomorrow Saturday, Sunday, oh my God, don't know what to do. You know, it's a kind of fulfillment. We are just reading Bhagavatam, a kind of fulfilling experience. You can experience, the only way to experience the transcendental subject. Then Prabhupada says, as fire is kindled from the wood by another fire, all right, the fire kindle from the wood by another fire. That means from the another fire you can kindle. That means you can kindle, kindran. They can create this thing, okay? From another fire. Similarly, the divine consciousness of a man can be kindled. Kindle na? Kindred, all right? You just put an stirring. The divine consciousness of a man can be kindled by another divine grace. Our ordinary consciousness in a human form can be kindled by another person. His divine grace, the spiritual master can kindle the spiritual fire from the wood-like living entity by imparting proper spiritual message, which is injected through the receptive ear. Through the receptive ear means the ear that agrees to listen. Therefore, one is required to approach a proper spiritual master. One is required to approach a proper spiritual master with receptive ear only. Receptive ear. Don't try to talk a lot to your spiritual master. Your spiritual master, you go there, just keep quiet and listen only. All right? And thus, the divine existence is gradually realized. The difference between animality and humanity, the difference between animal and human, it lies in this process only. In the process of hearing and listening. If not, the person is not up to the level of humanity. The human being can hear properly, whereas the animal cannot. Okay? All right, so now we are going to the text 33 and 34, the last two verses, which is not so much, but it's a lot of explanation. Shall we just take a short break, my Prabhus and mothers? Let us digest what we have heard now. Let us go through some little digestion.
Okay.
Now it's 8:30. Just take 1 or 2 minutes break. Is that okay?
Sure, Prabhu.
Okay.
All right, okay. Take a short break. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, bro. రెండు నిమిషాలు రెస్ట్
Hare Krishna. Are we back?
Hare
Everyone is
Krishna,
back?
Prabhu. Yeah, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Any questions so far?
Prabhu.
All right. Okay. Now, let's go through the text 33. Asau gunna mayer bhavair bhuta shukshmendriyatmabihi sa nirmitteshu nirvishto bhunkte bhuteshu tad gunan. Asau gunamayer bhavair bhuta shukshmendriyatmabihi Swanirmitteshu nirvishto bhunkte bhuteshu tad gunan. Asau, that Paramatma, Gunamaye, influenced by the mode of nature, Bhava, naturally, Bhuta, created, Sukshma, subtle, Indriya, senses, Atmabi, by the living beings, Swanirmitteshu, in his own creation, Nirvishta, entering, Bhunkte, caused to enjoy, Bhutesu, in the living entities, Tat Gunan, those mode of nature. Translation? Anyone?
I can, Prabhu.
Yes, please.
Super soul enters into the bodies of the created beings who are influenced by the moods of material nature and causes them to enjoy the effect of these moods by the subtle mind.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Now, what happened? Now, again, referring to the super soul, Paramatma. After all the things created and the living entities, living beings are created, what he does, he enters into the bodies of the created being. He enters into the bodies of a created being, and these created beings who are influenced by the mode of material nature. All right? And they act according to the mode of material nature and cause them to enjoy the effect of these by the subtle mind. Okay? So now it's going to be another interesting discussion. Purpose. There are 8.4 million species of living beings, beginning from the highest intellectual being Brahma down to the insignificant ant. So what we can understand from this? So among that 8.4 million species, in that species is included the Devatas, the Devas, demigods. Demigods are included in that 8.4 million species of life. In that 8.4 million species of life, there is 4 types of birth. 4 types of birth. One, born through seed. Second, born through semen. Number 3, born through water, waterborne. And number 4, born through what? Lama.
Perspiration, Prabhu.
Perspiration is waterborne. Another one?
Airborne.
What is that?
Airborne. Is it
No.
true? Airborne.
Yeah, what is that? One is born. Perspiration.
Embryo.
Seed. Semen.
Embryo.
I always
Semen.
yeah, embryo, semen. Then another one.
Seeds.
Seed. Yes. Sorry. 4 types of people are born. Through the seed, through the semen, through the perspiration, that is waterborne. And what is the next one?
Egg.
Egg. Yes, through the egg. Okay, egg. So all the living entities are appeared only through these 4 ways. All right. And what are the types of living entities? First, we talk about under the how do we call the stones. Then we talk about the entities under the like the worms under the ground. We talk about plants.
Aquatics.
Creepers.
Creepers. trees and creepers,
trees and creepers, plants,
birds,
animals,
and human beings.
and human being, 4-legged and 2-legged. Then there is also that varieties of, so like that. And among these, 400,000 species are human born, human type. All varieties of human types. All right. That's including the Devatas. So, and all of them are enjoying the material world. All of them are enjoying according to the desire or the subtle mind and the gross material body. All right. Now, the gross material body is based on conditions of the subtle mind. So how the mind dictates, the body reacts. Why they call it subtle? Because it cannot be seen. If I am angry, where the anger come from? The anger is expressed through my body. With eyes turn red, hands goes up, want to whack and all this. Body is reacting. But where do the anger come from? That's why the mind is subtle. So the subtle, okay, now. So now let's look at this. So gross body is based on the condition of the subtle mind. And the senses are created according to the desire of the living being. What does that mean? The senses are created according to the desire of the living entity. First, when we born as a human being, all our senses are limited. Right? We cannot see a lot. We cannot smell a lot. We cannot taste a lot. We can't hear a lot. We can't touch or sex and all this a lot. But among the 5 senses, what is your biggest excitement? All right. I remember listening this around many years ago from one of the sannyasi. I forgot his name. So he's telling the person who loves the sense of touch means sex, was so addicted to sex, they will take birth as a pigeon. You see pigeon, it just have sex every 21 hours or something like that. So I don't know how the thing calculation, but he said, all right, if you like the sense of taste, you love to eat everything, you'll born in the form of a pig, because the sense of tongue is the highest, love to eat and eat and eat. So like that. So according to the desire, the senses are created. So what is the desire? Your senses are created according to the desire. So now, the Lord as Paramatma, it actually helped the living being to get the material happiness. It helped them to get a material happiness because the living being is helpless in all respect. The living beings are helpless to get in all respect to obtain what he desires. Helpless. So, what happened? He proposes to the Lord and the Lord disposes, approves it. In other sense, the Lord proposed, man proposed, God disposed. Right. Okay, now, in another sense, the living entity being part and parcel of the Lord, okay, are part and parcel of the Lord. They are therefore one of the Lord. That's why I said, are we Vishnu? Yes, we are one of the Lord. In Bhagavad Gita, the living beings is in all varieties of bodies, have been claimed by the Lord as his sons. So the suffering and enjoyment of the sons are indirectly the suffering and enjoyment of the father. Okay. Still, the father is not in any way affected directly by the suffering and enjoyment of the sons. Okay. When you see the son suffering, you feel bad, but you cannot suffer with him. You cannot suffer like him. So he is so kind that he constantly remains with the living beings as Paramatma and always tries to convert the living being towards the real happiness. So what it says, that Paramatma, he always tried to convert the living beings. He always tried to attempt to make them come towards the real happiness. Okay. So now, okay. I don't want to go into the detail because the one is going to be the future discussion. All right. So it's like that. So, okay. Now let's look at the text before the final text. Okay, now before that, any questions on this? Do you have any questions on this section? Anyone? No question, huh? Okay. Okay, now let's look at the next text. Bhavayatyesha satvena lokan vai loka bhavana Leelavatara nuratto devatirya naradishu bhavayatyesha satvena lokan vai loka bhavana Leelavatara nuratto devatiryan naradishu bhavati bhavayati maintains Asia all these satvena in the mode of goodness Lokan all over the universe. Why? Generally. Loka Bhavana, the master of all universe. Leela, pastime. Avatara, incarnation. Anuratta, assuming the role. Deva, the demigods. Tiryak, lower animals. Naradishu, in the midst of human being. Translation, anyone?
Read, Prabhu.
Yes.
Krishna. Thus, the Lord of the universes maintains all planets inhabited by demigods, men and lower animals, and in his play, he assumes the roles of incarnations to reclaim those in the mode of pure goodness.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. So, it's like that. The Lord of the universe maintains all planets inhabited by demigods, men and lower animals. And in his play, he assumed the role of incarnation. So he just come in many, many incarnations for what? To reclaim those in the mode of pure goodness. All right. Just like sometimes we go to the forest, all right, to look for herbs. There are so many plants, so many poisonous plants, creeper, trees, varieties. But we go there, we pick some essential herbs from the forest. Like that, there is so many things scattered in this material world and all these things. It maintains the entire planet. And the planet is inhabited by who? Demigods, man, and lower animal. So it takes all varieties of incarnation. So while in that incarnation, he picked one or two pure people, devotees, to take them back home, back to Godhead. To reclaim those in the mode of what goodness, my dear Prabhus and mothers? Pure goodness. The word that we should look here. He will reclaim only those in the mode of pure goodness. So that means if I am in the mode of passion, I mean, if I'm only in the mode of material goodness, can I go? Cannot. So they call Suddha Sattva. That means he only reclaim those who in the mode of pure goodness, or in other words, he reclaim all those who become a pure devotee of the Lord. Now let's look at this. There are innumerable material universes. First, we must remember that there are innumerable material universes. Not only one, many. We will discuss this in our coming up topics. And in each and every universe, that means in each and every universe, there are innumerable planets. In every universe, there's thousands and thousands of planets. And in that planet, inhabited by different grades of living entities, according to the different modes of nature. So now we understand, after we study Bhagavatam, when these Americans will say, oh, there's a UFO flying, there's some aliens. Actually, they are not aliens. There's a living entity from another planet. In every planet, there's a living entity. There's a living entity in the moon, in the sun. They say that those who are liberated, if you know, one of the heavenly kingdom is the sun planet. If you qualify to go to heaven, there's a many grades of heaven. What are the heavens? Indraloka and even Surya Loka. We study that in Bhagavatam as we go on. Say like you do so good, you go and stay in Surya Loka. My God, how can I go and live in this planet of the sun? It's also heaven. So in every planet, there's a this thing according to the different modes of nature. So the Lord Vishnu incarnates himself in each and every one of them. Okay, what does that mean? The first thing he says, the first word is there's innumerable material universe. Second, in that every universe, in every universe, there are innumerable planets. And they got different grades of living entity. Then the Lord incarnates himself each and every one of them. Okay. And the third statement is, and in each and every type of the living society. Right? How many of you understand this term? How many of you don't understand? Everyone, you got this idea? Do you understand what it means? There are many universes. God enter into every universe. Then in every universe got many planets. Then he enters into every living entity. Do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you understand, huh? So please tell me, Mataji, what does it mean? I want to know.
All pervading.
No.
Paramatma.
Yeah. Where? No,
in
what is
every living thing.
No, first there's many universe. In every universe, there's many planets. In every planet, there's living entity. Who understand or don't understand? Come on, quickly. If you don't understand, tell me you don't understand. If you understand, tell me you understand.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, is it in every atom and cells?
No. We're talking about Karna Dakshayi, Garbho Dakshayi, Shiro Dakshayi. Do you all understand that Karna Dakshayi, Garbho Dakshayi, and Shiro Dakshayi? Karna Dakshayi means from Vishnu, a lot of bubbles come out. Then he enters into every bubble as the Garbho Dakshayi. Then after he enters into each bubble as Garbho Dakshayi, from his navel, Brahma born. Then after that, he expands himself as Paramatma and enter into all pervading. At last, he's all pervading. Do you understand this process? Do you know? You know what?
Please repeat, Prabhu.
First is Karna Dakshayi Vishnu. Okay, Prabhu?
Yeah, yes, thank you.
From his body, many bubbles come out. Each bubble he enters as a Garbho Dakshayi. Then from every bubble, and then after that, after they expand as Shiro Dakshayi, enters into every living entity. Do you know the process? Do you know what it is? You know or don't know, Prabhu? Oh, you understand, okay. Who's that? Kesavan. Kesavan knows, okay. Okay? All right. I assume you're silent means you know. Okay. Okay. Now, okay. Now what happened? Let's see. So then he enters into every type of living entity as Shiro Dakshayi Vishnu. Okay, the first thing. Okay, now the second thing is he manifests his transcendental pastime among them just to create the desire to go back to Godhead. So sometimes he comes back in many forms to make people to have the desire to go back to Godhead. Now, the Lord does not change his original transcendental position, but he appears to be differently manifested. He doesn't change his position, but he comes in many varieties according to the particular time, circumstances, and society. Okay? Sometimes he incarnates himself as empowers as subtle or suitable living being to act for him. So sometimes he incarnates or empowers. So that means there's a living entity like his human being. He empowers, like our Srila Prabhupada is empowered Acharya. All right. When you look at certain, like when you look at Narada, Vyasadev, empowered, Saktevesh avatar, empowered. Sometimes he come or sometimes he empowers someone to do it. So, but in either case, The purpose is the same. Because the Lord wants the suffering living being to go back home, back to God. That's all. The happiness which the living beings are hankering for, it's not to be found within any corner of the innumerable universe or material planets. So the real happiness that we are hankering, it can never be found anywhere in any of this universe or any planet. The eternal happiness, Prabhupada says, the eternal happiness of the living beings wants is only obtainable in the kingdom of God. Only is available there. But the forgetful living beings who is under the influence of the material modes have no information of the kingdom of God. So once we are under the influence of material mode of nature, we have no information about the kingdom of God. So the Lord therefore comes to propagate the message of the kingdom of God. Either he comes personally as an incarnation, or through his bona fide representative like the spiritual master, or as good son of God like Lord Jesus, like that. Such incarnation or sons of God are not only making propaganda of going back to Godhead within the human society. Okay? So their work is also going on in all types of society, even among the demigods and those other than human beings. All right? So with that, we have already done this and the Bhaktivedanta purport of the first canto, second chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled Divinity and Divine Service. Congratulations, dear mother and Prabhus and mothers. We have already done chapter 2. When we started, when did we start? Is it the third week? Is this the third week or second week? I think it's the third week, right? Can you all recall when we start?
You mean chapter 2?
Chapter 1, chapter 1. From the day 1, from the introduction, yeah. Any idea when we start?
Ninth March.
March 9, Prabhu.
So we started on 9th March. All
Yes.
right. Oh, okay. So 9th March and today is 10th April. 1 month we have done introduction, chapter 1 and chapter 2, is it?
Yes.
Wow. Today is 10th March. Exactly 1 month. Wonderful, wonderful. இன்னும் ரொம்ப நாள் பேசிட்டு இருக்கிற மாதிரி இருக்கு. Do you all feel the same? Okay, now, any questions? Actually, the last 33 and 34, I can go on giving, I can go on talking for at least the next 2 hours. But I don't want to jump the gun now, because that's going to be the following chapters, all that instruction that we're going to start. Okay, so that's why I just say it in a surface level. So now, do you all get it? Any feedback that you, okay, so far for the last 1 month we did the class, what is the feedback? Anybody like to talk? In the morning, I understand all of you got work to do, but now all should be at home, right? Relax. Why also quiet now? Hello.
Prabhuji, what I understand is,
Okay.
how am I to explain? What I understand is the Lord is everywhere, in everybody. He takes care of everything. So here explains all of his divine qualities. Explains everything about him actually in this chapter 2, Prabhu. That is my understanding, Prabhu.
Yes, correct. You are right. All the divine and the divine qualities. We see how the stories Sutta Goswami is bringing, because the first question he asked, the rishis, they asked the first 6 questions is coming one by one. After that, okay, now you see that because then we talk about divine Krishna is the consciousness of all incarnation, chapter 3. Then after that, then you come. Then after that, after we complete that explaining about the Krishna, the source of all creation, all right? Then now, chapter 4, who starts speaking? Vyasa will start to speak. All right. So on hearing Sutta Goswami speak this, Saunaka Muni was very elderly, learned, all rishis engaged in prolonged circular, Sutta Goswami addressing him as follows. So now what happened? On the chapter 4, that means first 3 chapters is answering. That means first they asked a question, he's answering chapter to all the thing. In chapter 4, Saunaka Muni will be asking. All right. Yes. So he'll be asking. All right. He'll be asking, oh, Sutta Goswami, you are the most fortunate, so there'll be a second part of the question is asked from chapter 4. Okay, Mataji. Right. Then in chapter 5,
Yes,
Sutta
Prabhu.
Goswami keep explaining the thing. Then you talk about the appearance of Narada, Narada's instruction of Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay. Then after that, after chapter 5, then we go to chapter 6. All right. All right. So even chapter 6 also, then Sutta Goswami will be sharing the conversation between Narada and Vyasadeva. Okay. The idea about this Bhagavatam. All right. Okay. Then in chapter 7, another question Saunaka Rishi will ask. So now first 2 chapters, first question done. Then on chapter 4, another set of question. Chapter 4 to chapter 6 is done. Then comes to chapter 7, there'll be another question Saunaka will be asking again. After listening, he asked another question. So he asked about what happened after Narada did, what happened to Vyasa. So then there'll be story about the Drona, the son of Drona punished. All right. Then these questions, see how long we go. So then all right, then it continues. So the son of Dronacharya, they'll be attacking because he'll be attacking the baby in the womb, Parikshit. Then after Krishna saved, and Queen Kunti will be very excited. Oh my God, Krishna, you are here. You saved us. It looks like whenever we are in trouble, you come to save us. And Queen Kunti will pray something which cannot be conceived. It can never be understood. You know what is the prayer Queen Kunti asked? I think we don't dare to make such a prayer. You know what she prayed? My Lord, give me more and more problem. Give me more and more disaster. Because whenever I get into trouble, you are there to come and save me. How many of you dare to pray like that? Mangala Rukmini Mataji, can you pray? Krishna, give me more and more trouble.
Sometimes I do think, Prabhu. Then
Oh,
only
really?
I can remember him,
Wow, that's amazing, Mataji. All right. So in chapter 9, then after this, straight away jump to the story about passing of Bhishma Dev. So like that, sometimes you see the sequence of Bhagavatam, like one story to another set of story can be totally different. Because all these things, a story is what Sutta Goswami basically answering the questions of Saunaka Rishi. All right. So what you say is correct, Mataji. So what you have understood is right. So now we are talking about this. Now we're going to talk. Okay, now since you asked the 6th question, who is the source of incarnation? And Vasudeva, the son of Devaki, and his incarnation, please tell us. So now he'll be start from all the avatar. And all the avatar also, you're only going to mention the few important avatars. Okay. Like for instance, I don't think the Matsya avatar will be mentioned there. All right. The fish avatar or certain things won't be mentioned if I'm not mistaken. If I can remember clearly. Right. So anyway. Okay. So any other questions? Very good question. Very good takeaway, Mataji. Your realization is very nice.
Prabhu,
How about anybody else? Yeah.
Prabhu, my understanding, Prabhu, if I'm wrong, please correct me, Prabhu. So in the conclusion, Prabhu, we as a living entity, we are part and parcel of the supreme absolute truth. That means Krishna. So Krishna will come and help the living entities when we are facing mysteries of many mysteries in this world. That is the ultimately that's the understanding. But these poor fallen souls, human being or living entities, they comes under the Maya influence of the material world, forgetting that Krishna always comes in the form of many avatars to help the human beings. But the poor fallen souls get diverted and they do a lot of austerious, severe penance and furtive actions and be carried away. The poor fellow doesn't understand that Krishna is so merciful, comes in many, many forms to rescue our these living entities. We know we are qualitatively same, but we are one and same with Krishna. In quality wise, we are different.
Yes.
But so we are human beings lost hope, and that is why all these mistakes happening. Krishna so blessed, he came in many forms to rescue the living entities on and off as avatars. We have seen in many yugas he descend and ascend to come and save this human being. In Kali Yuga, we are waiting soon that he comes in the form of Kali. This is my conclusion, Prabhu. If I'm wrong, please correct me.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice, Prabhu. Very nice. I'm so happy that you're paying really good attention and taking notes and making to a conclusion. It's very nice. Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Prabhu, one more clarity. Just now, we will talk about Paramatma. That means I want to share one thing. Earlier days, we learned 3 schools of thought. We want to recap, Prabhu, and I hope this will help our members in the our team. The one Brahman Upanishad. Remember, we got our Brahman in the form of Brahma Jyoti is informal. There's no form. Then we came back the second part. These yogis, they pray to Paramatma. So these yogis, they pray to Paramatma is a partial form of Krishna. The Paramatma is a partial. We went through the earlier days. But Krishna, the devotees, they are the real devotees of Krishna. The devotees. 3 types of schools thoughts we learned. 3 schools of belief we learned few weeks ago. So the Paramatma comes on the second degree is the partial form of Krishna. So that means that is the formal personal. They got a personal, got a form. The first Brahman got no impersonal. But Prabhu said the other day, we'll come back to one understanding. All these 2 will actually all same. One is Brahman doing Brahman is doing in the manifested in the form of impersonal. There's no form, Brahma Jyoti. But the other, the yogis, we learned about Garbha. We talk about Garbha Yogi. That is just one word.
Correct. Garbha something. What?
We learn about some the yogis believe in Paramatma because they always pray on top of hill or mountains.
They don't pray. They meditate deep into themselves. Meditate.
They don't pray to Krishna, so they always
they meditate deep into the heart to find the Paramatma in the heart.
Yes, Prabhu. We recall back. I hope these 3 schools of thought will refresh our mind.
Yeah, very good, Prabhu. Wow, I'm so happy for you.
Thank you,
nice.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Very nice.
If I'm wrong, please correct me, Prabhu.
You are right. You're almost there. Because, see, you get some understanding. Your understanding can be even deepen in the following verses. Following chapters, you will understand. Prabhu. You come to this level, it's already amazing. All right?
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. I hope it will help our members, Prabhu, this recap.
Yes, yes, yes. All right. So anyone else want to say something? Anybody? Vaishnava Kripa Prabhu? Okay, I think it's not there. Sadguna Mataji, Satya Narayanan Prabhu, Anand Sundari Mataji, Chandra Prabhu, Purna Rupini Mataji, Nanda Devi Mataji, Gandhi Mataji, Charna Lakshmi Mataji, Kala Mataji. Anybody? Is it too heavy, the message today? All is okay and digestible. Ratana Velu Prabhu. Ratana Sabha. Okay. All right. So if there's no questions, there's no takeaway, there's no sharing, I'll end the session now. So we're going to meet again on Monday to start on our chapter 3, Srimad Bhagavatam, which is going to be very interesting. Krishna is the source of all incarnation. All right. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. All glories to assembled deity. Vancha kalpatarubhescha kripa sindhubevacha. Patitanam pavinebhyo Vaishnavyo namo namah. Hare Krishna. Have a nice, beautiful weekend. See you again.
Thank you, Prabhu. Have a nice weekend too.
Haribol, Haribol, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Prabhu, thank you.
Thank
Welcome.
you.